Man, here. We live full effect on a rainy morning straight out the DMV. You dig? Straight live from Washington, D.C. Hope everybody had a good Memorial Day weekend, man. Hope you hit those barbecues. Hope you turned up. All that. You know what I'm saying? Got your drink on, chilled out, relaxed, let your head down, man. So I've been out of the loop when it comes to boxing these last few days. Alex, what's up with you? You know, I've been out of the loop on boxing, man, but, I've been staying close to the sport. I saw that Jamel Herring fight. I will be talking about that in the future video, man. Jamel Herring getting the victory over Ito. That was a good fight. And, yeah, man, but some things I want to talk about real quick, man. It's like when I get back in the mix on this boxing, right? I tune in to see what everybody talking about around the YouTube world. And everybody talking bad about my man Keith. Just as expected. I expected this. Y'all expected this. They are talking bad about my man Keith. First off, I'm going to need everybody to back up off Keith. All right? Because Keith ain't never did nothing to nobody. You dig? I'm going to need y'all to leave Keith alone. All because Keith is going to be a legend killer. He's the former unified champ, which makes him the real champ, and everybody's mad at Keith. He is telling y'all, he is giving the blueprint on exactly what he wants to do. Don't get me wrong. I used to be mad at Keith. I used to be sitting around like, man, you are ducking Earl Spence. This man told you to your face he will stop you in 6, and you sitting around acting like that man ain't say them words. But then Keith, he comes out from the force and he tells everybody exactly what he wants to do. And that is to fight Earl Spence Jr. in the last final fight, the fight of bosses. See, y'all Earl Spence Jr. fans are some ungrateful, sick individuals. You need to be thanking Keith, because Keith has given Earl Spence Jr. the ultimate legacy point, and that is to have a villain, and that is to have a super fight, and that is to have a history-making fight. It is Keith that is bringing that to the table when it comes to Earl Spence Jr. Now, this is what people don't like to understand. When people say, oh, well, man, you know, Keith is this and Keith is that, the question I always ask is, well, why doesn't he just go and fight the other fights? It's not like there's not other fights out here for Earl. It's out here. You got Sean, you got your Danish Ugas, you got Terrence Crawford chasing them all over the world. Keith ain't fighting Earl. That means that Earl can't do nothing else. There's a lot of other things that can be done in the meantime, between time. Keith has already told you what he wants to do. He wants to meet you on the top floor, the final level. And he wants to make it a history-making event. All you got to do is do your part, Earl. That's it. See, you've been getting hooked up, homie. You've been getting hooked up. You got to fight Lil Mike on pay-per-view. You dig? You got hooked up for the Olympics, all the viewers. You dig? With all those viewers after the Olympics, you got hooked up. Your fought Kell Brook off the coming down 2-weight division, broken eye. So guess what, man? Your time has come now. Now you have to prove to everybody that you are who you say you are. You beat Sean Porter. You beat Terrence Crawford, or your Danish Ugas, or Danny Garcia. And then you come and see Keith. Why is this so hard for people to understand? Why is this? Keith said late 2020. I just read it. He just was saying that he wants Earl Spence Jr. to get more popular. Y'all perceive as Keith Thurman being afraid of Earl. It's him showing respect to Earl. Respect. It's not fear, it's respect. It's because I believe in you. It's because I know that you are the one. I know that you are the one that's going, for one, go out here and collect these damn belts and meet me on the top floor. I know it's you. So y'all should be thanking Keith. I don't understand this, man. Y'all acting like Keith ain't trying to prop Earl up and put him on the next level. I don't get it, man. You did. I don't understand it. So I didn't understand. A lot of fight fans are like, man, no, we want to see the fight. We want to see the fight. Keith has told you that the fight will possibly happen in late 2020. At that point, Earl can then go on and face Sean. He can go on and face Terrence. He can go on and, I mean, you dig? There's fights out there. Ugas, you name it. You name it. There are fights out there. And eventually, when Keith gets around to Earl, this fight is going to be so big. We're going to remember this fight for years. Years. Because you'll have the two dynamic fighters. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. At that point, if Earl gets all that done, Keith is no longer the A side. I can concede that. If Earl got victories over Sean Porter, if he got victories over Terrence Crawford, or either Danny Garcia, Keith is no longer the A side. Keith will have to take that 40%. I don't deny that. But he's giving Earl the opportunity to do such. Just do it, man. Just do it. You know what I mean? So all of y'all people out there that are salty as hell because Keith is giving Earl specific instructions on exactly what he wants him to do, and y'all are so ungrateful. A lot of people who are arguing with me back and forth are just deflectors. People who like to deflect away from the Terrence Crawford issue. People who want to deflect away from the fact that Terrence Crawford is chasing down Earl Spence Jr. They want to dump extra on Keith to deflect you away from that situation. Keith is fighting Manny. If Earl had the opportunity to face Manny, he would have took it. He would have took it over any fight at welterweight. So don't blame Keith. Don't blame Keith. Now Keith was going to bury Manny Pacquiao, get him up out of there, and then move on with his life. He say he ain't fighting no more this year. He say I ain't fighting no more this year. That's it. I'll see y'all next year. In the meantime, between time, Terrence, Earl, Danny, Sean, y'all go ahead and handle y'all business. I've already put my work in. It's as simple as that. So I'm going to leave y'all with that one, man. All I want to say is, at the end of the day, Earl Spence Jr. fans, you shouldn't show disdain to Keith. Because he's giving your boy so much air. He's giving your boy so much opportunity to have a historic fight, a super fight. A fight of monumental proportions. A fight with hashtag no excuses. He's giving your boy the opportunity to be great. And it's all thanks to Keith. So y'all remember that. And you tell Keith thank you. To the next video. Hey, y'all, I'll see y'all real soon. I'll be pumping out a lot of vids this week. Also, we'll be doing We Talking Boxing Wednesday. And yeah, man. Hey, much love to each and every one of y'all, man.